anyways, he said, I want you to take a year leave because I want you with my company. And your job is here when you come back. Isn't that awesome? Like, that just goes to show how awesome of a kid this is. And I keep telling all you mums out there, my son would make your daughter a wonderful husband, and he's going to be such a good dad. He's the best uncle. His 5 nieces and nephews they wait for Uncle Dylan to show up to all our events, and they wrestle with him, and he's so patient. Yeah, so he would make a really good dad, and he's so responsible and kind and considerate and good-looking, funny, athletic. He's all the things. He's got a really good job. He's done very well for himself. He worked on the Trans Mountain Pipeline. And then this new guy scooped him up pretty quick when Dylan started looking for other work after the pipeline was nearing its end. Anyhow, I did tell him, when you come back, we're going to do an interview together for matchmaking purposes on TikTok, and I'm going to set you up with one of the mums' daughters on TikTok. He said, "Oh, Mom, you're so funny." But anyways, the guy was really awesome about it. So for months, he's had all this anxiety, and it just goes to show we shouldn't be worrying about what people's reactions are, because we never, ever know what they're going to be. And all that anxiety and stress that he put himself through, which I knew his boss was, he really respects my son. So it was all good. So he's got a job when he comes back from his year in Australia. Isn't that amazing? It'll go fast. And a few of his siblings and myself are going to go see him while he's there. A couple of his siblings. I don't know if my daughter can make it with all her kids, but they're not really flyers. That's a long flight. Okay, so you mix it up until it's a shaggy looking mess with no dry bits, and like that, and just let it sit for an hour, and then we'll start stretching folds. So that's it. So I'm pretty proud of my son. We have a group chat, me and my kids and their partners. And the words of encouragement from his siblings were just so awesome, to go in there and just rip the Band-Aid off. And so now we're planning a little farewell get-together for him when I get back to Canada. So anyways, part 2 will continue as this sits. Peace out. Stretch and folds. Changes already. So 30 more minutes sitting in the sun, and we'll start coil folds. Looking good. Okay, we're gonna do one more set of coil folds. And I can see the bubbles already forming on the surface. So it's bulk fermentation is going good because I'm putting it in the sun. So I try to keep the smooth side up at this point, and you can see the difference in the dough. And I'm trying to do it all in the sun, but I just keep the tension part up at this point. And you don't want it to tear when you're slapping it into the bowl. Smooth side up, keep it the same at this point. And this might be all I need to do because it's already starting to get bubbly and smooth on the top, and it's coming away from the bowl. So I think it's ready to just sit and bulk ferment, which it's already doing. Remember, as soon as you have all the ingredients in the bowl, it starts to bulk ferment. Okay, so there it is. You can see the bubbles. Let me see. There's too much sun. You can see the bubbles already forming on the surface. So that's it. Like there's a big bubble right there and there and there and there. So I'm just going to leave it now and let it do its thing. But I am going to put it into the sun so that it's a little quicker. So it's going out on my deck. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like when I think it's fermented properly. Hang on. Okay, so you can see the bubbles. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. And it's still domed. And it pulls away from the bowl. And it's not sticky. Okay, it's not sticking to my fingers. So I think it's done. So I'm going to dump it out and shape the bread. So I've put a light dusting of rice flour on the counter. Of course, it's clean and so are my hands. Don't be silly. Okay, so we're going to dump this out. See how it's jiggly too? That's another sign. Just want it to just come out of the bowl by itself. So just hang on. It's lovely. Oh, it's nice. So 2 loaves. I'll just do one and show you. Over, over. And push and pull. See what I do with my hands? And you bring those ends under. And that's it. And then it'll proof overnight in the fridge and I'll bake it in the morning. Peace.